What's up guys, Yokurama here on Yokurama News, an anime channel that is not active at all here, and it has like 700 subscribers. So I thought to myself, I really need to make this channel more active, and here I go with this video. It's something that has been on my mind for a while, especially since I started buying more different types of formats for manga this past month, and I just want to discuss and show you guys the few different kinds of formats you can get manga in. All of these are legal ways that you can get manga, and maybe this is not all of the formats. I know that there's like full colored books that you can get, like the High School of the Dead ones, and I think there's Hakuto no Ken, Fist of the North Star ones as well. But these are some of the ones that I have. Actually, there's 4 different formats that you can read manga in that I have that I will show you in this video, and then I'll discuss them and let you guys know what my favorite format is at the moment. So yeah guys, the first format that I will be discussing and showing you guys is the format that we all know and love and have been reading manga on for many years, and it is the regular type 1 volume in a book manga volume. Yeah, that's it. This is the Yu Yu Hakusho one that I have. It's a Viz Media one. Pretty much all the other companies release volumes that look like this, that are pretty much the same shape. The only company I could think of that doesn't release the volumes in exactly same shape is Dark Horse. It pretty much is the same thing, except it might be like half an inch shorter on the top. I have one over there at the shelf, but I don't feel like showing it to you guys. So it's pretty much the same thing. Now, like I said, this is the type of manga that we have been reading in this format for many years. Like this Hakusho volume, I myself got so many years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago maybe. That's around the time when I started buying manga and anime, and you can see this one's already all bent up and used, and I can't say that it's a bad way to read manga, but I will say that there is better ways to read manga nowadays, and I'll show you guys some of the formats that I'm talking about later. But what can you say about this? It's perfect size to read, like, when you hold it up to your face and just read. You know, it's not too big, it's not too small. The page quality is not bad, but I guess the printing quality, the pages kind of tend to yellow out a bit more over time. So if you have some volumes that are a little bit older, that may be the case for you guys. But overall, you can't really complain with getting these type of volumes. This is still the most normal way and the most frequent way of how manga is released nowadays. So yeah, this is the main type of format that you will find mostly when you're searching for manga, and it's a great format. You're never gonna go wrong with it. It's just that I have some few nitpicks, especially after I got the few other formats that I could show you guys. The next format is this kind of format. It is an omnibus format. Yes, this is an omnibus format, but it's not the type of format like the Viz Bigs, which are huge. This is still the same size as a regular volume, except it has multiple volumes in each one. Like this one has 3 in 1, so it's 3 of these in 1 of these. So the page quality is pretty much the same as the other ones, as the single volumes, so there's not much difference in that, and the quality and everything, it's pretty much the same thing. You're pretty much reading that same kind of book, except it's 3 in 1. So really, my thoughts on this is the same as the other, but really I actually prefer these over this. Now, you gotta love these volumes right here, but ever since I started picking up omnibuses and Viz Bigs and all that kind of stuff, like I've really fell in love in actually having more than 1 volume to read, because you can get through one of these in less than an hour, but this will take you a few hours to read, if not more in some cases. So having this, and like when you're reading, it feels like you're reading more of a book, because you know, when you read a manga and you buy it for like, these are about $10 now, so you'll buy this for $10 and you'll get through it in less than an hour at times, maybe an hour and a half tops, with even mangas with like the most dialogue. But this, you'll pay the retail price is $20, but usually these are on sale for like $10 and and stuff like that. So you'll pay pretty much the same price, maybe a few bucks over, but you'll get 3 times as much to read, even though it's the same quality and all, but you just get 3 times more to read. So I definitely prefer these over the regular ones. I still am new to these though, so I'm not sure how the wear and tear is on the spine after you read it a few times. Will the spine start like falling out? Will the pages start falling out? I don't know about that. You know, these don't have that problem because, you know, they're skinny, but if you read this and you open this a lot, maybe I could see the spine messing up, but I don't think it'll be that bad. So definitely I prefer these over the single volume, so 3-in-1 all the way, but the single volumes are great. But this is not my favorite format of manga to read. Next is the Viz Big. Now, the only complaint I really have with this one, and it's funny because I'm just starting off with my complaint, is that this is really, really heavy. Now, here's a comparison to a 3-in-1 volume to a Viz Big. So, the thickness is about the same, but the size, look at the size. There's like an inch on top and an inch to the side as well of more. So you're pretty much getting the same amount in thickness, but it's just the pages are stretched out. So you just a more enjoyable way to read it because it's just in a bigger way. You're just seeing a bigger picture when you read it. It's like getting a big screen TV version of a manga. Now, like I said, the Viz Bigs are quite heavy. It's like weighs twice as much as this right here, and this is a 3-in-1, and a Viz Big is also 3 volumes in one, and it weighs twice as much as a 3-in-1. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's how it feels like. They're also $20, but you can tend to find them like on Amazon or Right Stuff for $10, for $12, for $15. So you're getting a better deal getting the Viz Big than getting one of these. Like I said, you get through this really fast, but this will take you a few hours to read, and it's might cost you a few bucks more. And that's not all. The pages, the quality of the pages themselves is higher quality than both the 3-in-1s and the single volumes. Like, the pages themselves are thicker. The print quality of the actual artwork in these pages just seems higher quality. I don't see these pages yellowing or anything of a sort. So these pages it's just like reading manga in HD. I'm telling you, that's what I feel. When I pick up a Viz Big compared to picking up a single volume, I feel like I'm reading this same stuff in HD. You can't tell the difference on screen, but when you look at it in person, when you look at a Viz Big and then pick up yourself a regular volume and then look at this feels more yellowed out. It feels like a poor print quality compared to a Viz Big, which is just pure white and black. So from these 3 different ways of reading manga, I definitely have to go with Viz Big. This is my favorite way of reading manga nowadays, and I've just got into reading Viz Bigs about a month ago. This is actually my first Viz Big I've ever bought. I have actually the second one as well. I ordered another one, and I ordered some Rurouni Kenshin one, so I have a bunch of Viz Bigs coming on the way. So yeah, Viz Bigs all the way. Favorite way of reading manga. The only complaint, like I said, it's too heavy, which is just a nitpick. I don't mind. I don't mind the heaviness, as long as if you keep this page quality, if it looks so HD, then I don't mind the heaviness. So you can keep making them this heavy. But that's not the final way of reading manga that I was gonna show you guys. There is actually one more way of reading manga. You can either read on your iPhone, but I will show you this example on the iPad. You can read manga on the iPad. There's actually a bunch of unlegal apps where you can read manga on. I'm not gonna show you those. I will show you one of the legal ways, like the Viz Media app. As you can see right here, it's very bright. I have the latest issue of Shonen Jump Alpha right here loaded, and you can just read it. You can flip it, and it just looks nice. You can't really see it too well since, you know, I'm recording it and stuff, but yeah, you can just read it on your iPad, and iPad is a pretty decent screen. Comparing it, it's almost the same size as reading a Viz Big, so getting either way, you're getting the same size. You can turn up and turn down the backlight backlight, so you can have different brightness. Right now you can actually see some stuff, but yeah, the brightness definitely changes the quality of what you are reading as well. I tend to keep it in the middle. I don't like to make it too bright because then it just hurts my eyes. But yeah, iPad, like I read more manga on the iPad than I do on anywhere else, but I do tend to read on some unlegal apps that pretty much stream scanlated manga from many scanlation manga sites. But you know, I don't endorse reading or watching anime illegally. You can do that if you want. I don't endorse it. If you do it, please buy some stuff as well. But Viz Media, it's alright. I don't see myself ever actually buying a volume. I do have Shonen Jump Alpha, and I have all these volumes right here I could read, which is the magazines. But I do not see myself actually buying a volume, let's say, of Claymore. Here's Claymore volume 21. It's $5 for the digital download. That is lame because I could get that same volume for less than that price used if I wanted to. So I'd rather have a used volume than buy a digital one. And even if I search really well for maybe like a couple bucks more, I could get the physical copy. So come on guys, $5 for a damn volume for a digital download, that's just way too much. It needs to be like $2 tops for a volume that is digitally distributed, because this is just, it's too much. So yeah guys, here's all the different ways of reading manga, and this is not even all the ways. Like I said, there's a couple of other ways you can get manga and read it. Maybe it's even better, like the colored version books, which cost a fortune. You can read in those, but this is the ways that I read my manga. And I gotta say that my favorite way is the Viz Big way. So yeah guys, what are the ways that you read your manga? Let me know in the comment section below. Looking forward to reading those comments. Also, let me know what other videos you want to see on this channel, because I want to do some more anime type videos on this channel. No reviews or stuff like that. I do want to do some news videos, so maybe stuff like that. So yeah guys, I'm Yokurama, and baby, I'm out. Peace!